when two teams are evenly matched, when two warriors are evenly matched, they have the same skill level, the same skill set, the same abilities. What usually comes into play at the end of the day is age, youthfulness.
And he scores! Absolutely sensational!
Sports friendly, the game is on.
Welcome, Andrew.
Thank you very much.
The international break is over. Players are back to their clubs, and on our list today we have Arsenal versus Tottenham, which for the Premier League. Going back last weekend, both of them won their matches.
For the last round of matches.
Yes, Son is back. Arsenal is doing really well, and Tottenham have not lost any game this season in the Premier League. So, what do you think will be the outcome of this game?
The North London Derby is one of those games that is so hugely anticipated in the Premier League. It's like the biggest game in the city of London. The two biggest sides fighting for bragging rights and all that. Like you rightly mentioned, Tottenham, they've not lost a game this season. But Arsenal are sitting on top of the table, even though they've lost a single game. And the thing about this particular game is that it's so difficult to predict. It's one of the most difficult games to predict in world football. But a trend has emerged in the last few years. The home team never loses. The home team has been winning of late.
Happened last season.
Happened the season before. Happened the season before that as well. So it has been a trend, and it's possible that trend might still continue. But at the same time, just to be on the side of caution, like I said earlier, it's a very difficult game to predict. The two teams are in form. Like, if Tottenham win, they go top of the table. If Arsenal win, they remain top of the table. Anything can happen. Son is back. There's a possibility that Partey could also feature, because the injury he picked up during international, it may not be as serious as earlier anticipated. Some players are coming back for both teams. You just can't see where this game is going to go.
But if you have to look at players playing international games, fatigue comes in. Injury. Like right now, Arsenal, I'm scared of Arsenal because Saka now may pick up injury or fatigue, despite he played well.
You never can rule out that fatigue factor, because true. But when you look at it again, most of the guys who played during the international break played games within the European continent. They didn't travel to Africa or to South America to play games. The games were played on the European continent, and that limits the travel distance. There are a lot of players who are eligible to play for some African countries who are born in the UK and all that, but they chose not to play for the African country of their parents' origin, just because of that travel time. They don't want to go that far to go and play international football, then come back home and now suffer from jet lag and stuff. So it might not be so much of a factor, except for some of those guys who played 90 minutes over maybe two games during the international break and maybe picked up one or two knocks or didn't get enough rest time. But I feel they should have enough rest to give us a very good contest on Saturday. So hopefully that might not be a factor, but if it is, it's going to affect both sides. It's not just one side, because those are two teams that are loaded to the brim with international footballers. I don't think there is any player in the first team.
Yeah, they have both teams. Both have over 70% players.
Yes, that did not play for the national team, and a lot of them will be going to the World Cup as well. So let's just hope fatigue doesn't come in and we have a blast of a game. And that's what we'll talk about next time.
If we go back again, like their last 4-5 games, their meetings, they played an average of over 2.5, 3.5 goals. 3-1, 3-0.
That is the thing with the North London Derby.
So most likely there will be goals.
There will always be goals. There will always be goals. That's like the only consistent thing about this game. If there are no goals, it's not for a lack of effort or for a lack of scoring chances. It will probably be due to poor marksmanship or fantastic goalkeeping. but there will be chances. The goalkeepers will pick the balls out of the net so many times. If they don't, then they'll be making so many saves. Like, that's just the thing with this kind of game. And some people would mention stuff like, okay, yeah, Arsenal, they are top of the table, but they've really had only one very big game this
Game.
season,
Yes.
Manchester
Manchester
United.
United.
And what was the outcome? They
They
lost.
lost.
But that shouldn't really come into play in times like this
Mm.
when it's Tottenham, when it's Arsenal.
They go all out.
Everything you throw away the phone book. Anything can happen. The only thing that has just happened in the last few years is that the home teams have been having the upper hand. But
Mm.
something might change this time
Yeah, something
around.
might change, and it doesn't look like a draw to me. Somebody is actually winning this game. You know, Tottenham, they are scoring. Oh God,
Yeah, they're playing very well
for
under
them to
Conte.
beat Leicester City to 6-2.
They pummeled them, right? Like, they had no mercy. They were just, I mean, for
It was
one
a
minute,
pump of goal. You
yeah,
know,
for one
Son
minute they
coming
were
by a
thinking,
scoring hat trick.
oh my God, the guy came in
Even when
and
Arsenal played Leicester City, um, they had one kind of drag, but they won, yeah,
yes,
but not like Tottenham.
no,
Tottenham,
I think Leicester got a bit cocky, like, hey, we're actually leading. What's going
hmm,
on? Maybe they were shocked, like, oh, we're actually ahead of this team against Conte's Tottenham, and we're leading them. No, 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 no. And before you know what was happening,
goals
goals
coming.
just started coming, and then that mastermind of a substitution, bringing in Son. The guy had a message to prove.
Had a repetition of goal in
Yeah,
same.
exactly. He needed to prove a point to Senor
Yeah.
Conte that, hey, Senor, you put me on the bench. I'm going to show you why I should be starting. And he just went in there and bam, 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 3 goals, and Sefini, this was over. Oh, hope it doesn't happen to Arsenal.
No,
I'm not
no,
an
no, no,
Arsenal fan,
no,
but
no, no. Arsenal, they with their gameplay they've been playing this season, it's been one of the best for the past like 6-7 years.
you know,
Yes, they've been playing, the synergy, the builds, the kind of players, the determination and everything. I love this Arsenal team. But I think they still need more trial. So Tottenham is like
yeah,
a test again. They failed
yeah.
against Manchester United.
Yes, but
So
that
they need
was
to,
at Old Trafford, and that was
mm,
against a Manchester United team that was coming off the back of wins over Liverpool as well.
yeah.
That Liverpool victory put them at a certain level, like, hey, we beat Liverpool.
Who are you?
Who are you? I mean, you're the Gunners, you know. I mean, let's just hope we have a cracker of a game, because if that doesn't happen, I'll be deeply disappointed. It's one of those games that advertises the English Premier League. You
Yes.
know, for people who don't follow the Premier League, this is one of those games that if you watch it for the first time,
Mm.
you are hooked.
Yeah.
The atmosphere is
It's buzzing.
supercharged.
The Arsenal
Yeah,
fans are
you know,
dedicated.
the fan chants,
The
the way they go about
songs,
it, the
everything.
songs, everything, the atmosphere is something out of this world. You can't find that very few places. You can only find that
Yeah,
in very few places. That is one of the biggest derbies in world football. Very few can compare to it.
very few.
You're looking at Rangers Celtic, you're looking at the Milan Derby, you're looking at El
El
Clasico,
Clasico,
you
yeah.
know, you're looking at the Al Ali and Zamalek, you're looking at, well, maybe not like this now, but you're looking at Kaiser Chiefs and Mamelodi Sundowns in South
Yeah.
Africa. You're looking at in Tanzania, you're looking at something like Simba against Young Africans.
The whole
You're looking at
energy,
River Plate and Boca Juniors in Argentina. Those are the kind of games that
the
the
energy.
energy, the atmosphere, and
So both must deliver.
they must deliver. They must deliver. If they
The
don't, I
money.
will be highly disappointed.
But if you had to look back at the statistics that they've had for just this season, what would you say would be your prediction?
Just because the home teams have been winning of late, I would want to give it to Arsenal.
So,
But it is the North London derby. Anything can
yeah,
happen.
anything can happen.
But
Anything can happen.
if you tell me to put my money on a team in this game, I will want, and like you mentioned, the fatigue factor and
Mm,
other things. When two teams are evenly matched, when two warriors are
mm,
evenly matched, they have the same skill level, the same skill set, the same abilities. What usually comes into play at the end of the day is age, youthfulness.
yeah.
You know, yes, even if the other one is more experienced, but at the end of the day, youth would. conquer. When you put factors like fatigue
Yeah.
and all that in it, yes. At the end of the day, I just want to give it to Arsenal. But if they if they do a Leicester,
Anything can
anything
happen.
can happen, man.
Okay. For me, I would just say
A high scoring draw.
high score
It's possible.
because it's a difficult.
It's
It's a
the North
difficult.
London
I just know
derby.
that in this match they are going to score an over 2.5 goals.
It's very, very
Two
possible.
goals, 3 goals. Yes,
Yeah.
but for the win, I won't advise anybody putting his money to just give anybody win shot.
If they do it, and let me just apologize that I just realized I did not include the Manchester derby and the Northeast derby. So fans, please, it was just a slip. Don't slash us in the comment section, please.
And he scores! Absolutely sensational!
Sports Frenzy, the game is on.
If you watch to the end of this video, please kindly click and subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on our social media platforms showing on your screen right now. And we'll get more of our content because we're giving you good predictions. See you next time.
And he scores! Absolutely sensational!
Sports Frenzy, the game is on.